Hey guys, good morning. I am back with a YouTube video and to update you about the Joy Journaling Challenge I've been hosting on my Substack this month. First and foremost, thank you so much for the excitement and enthusiasm about the Joy Journaling video. It just, I don't know, it gave me what I needed. But before we dive into that, I'm gonna make my matcha and kind of just go through what's been giving me joy. I have a whole calendar of micro moments that I wanna share with you, but also I did a little vlogging the other day, and that is very bizarre being out in the world with a camera. I am very insecure about it. But I went on a walk with a girlfriend and we went to the park and colored, and it was so nice. So I'm gonna make my matcha and kind of just share with you while I'm making it what's been filling my soul. Okay, let's bloom the whisk first. I always forget to do that, and then I have to do it before I make the matcha, and it just slows me down. So we're gonna bloom the whisk, and essentially blooming the whisk is just putting it in hot water because it's bamboo and it gets kind of crunchy and like this, and you want it to be like, you want it to bloom. Have I opened this before? Yes. So something I've been doing lately is blending or whisking my matcha with cardamom, maple syrup, chef's kiss. Today's matcha is by, I don't know how to say this name, so I'm not gonna butcher it, but it is Hatsu no Mukashi is the blend. So what they don't tell you about matcha is that once you take it out of the little silver pouch it comes in the tin, you have about 7 days to consume it. So I didn't know that. Keep that in mind. This is the maple sugar that I use, and it's essentially just maple syrup that's been dehydrated. It's easier for me to just mix everything in with the powder of the matcha, so it dissolves like a charm. I will say matcha is a joy in my life. I did a video that was no talking and just me making my matcha, and there's some text overlay telling everybody how I even started drinking matcha, and it's because I got diagnosed with ADHD last year. So just right before I turned 35, I got that diagnosis, and I was a coffee drinker. Coffee girl me down, okay? Like, coffee me down. And I cannot take the coffee and the Adderall. Your girl would be over here like this, buzzing. Matcha is really helpful for folks with ADHD who enjoy caffeine. One, you get this slow level rise of caffeine versus that super quick spike and crash. With matcha, you don't get a crash, and also it's rich in antioxidants and L-theanine. And so as I did my research, I didn't want to just be drinking matcha and making it a meditation without really knowing about it and knowing about the benefits to the body and the brain. And so I did a deep dive, and I feel like a matcha genius. And I know I'm not, but I feel like it. I feel like it. It's the thought that counts, right? What I've been loving about joy spotting, specifically in my planner, is being able to look back and see the month at a glance. It truly makes me so happy. Like, it has been beautiful having this a part of my writing, especially because I am writing my book right now, my next book. It is called The Company We Keep, and it has been really hard to show up in my journaling practice. I may have mentioned that in the last video, so sorry if that's redundant, but it has been deeply challenging to show up in my journaling practice. And this is the only way, joy spotting has been the only way for me to get on the page that's unrelated to a book. The highlight last week for me was getting my daughter's room together, her new big girl room. Our middle daughter is 7. And she told me, Mommy, it's time for a big girl room. So I said, okay. And she got fun wallpaper, she got a new floor, she got new bedding, and then we worked with other things that we had around the house, but that was the highlight for me. And I'll insert a picture of her little room here. It's like so freaking cute. I did a great job, if I do say so myself. Mama nailed it. Mama nailed it, okay? And I love that. And I know I nailed it because she told me I did, okay? Because if she didn't like it, trust me, she would tell Mom. All right. And there's just something so rewarding to be able to love on my children in this way. And yeah, it just heals something in me. Heals me. So I don't like anything too sweet. Age has shifted my sweet tooth. Because I used to be a sweet tooth girl, okay? Not anymore. Not anymore. And then I like to add, I like to add vanilla bean paste to my milk. It just gives it a little extra. Where did it go? I can never find a thing in this house. Here it is. This is what I use from Trader Joe's. Just a little, boop. That's it. You stir it up with this before you put your matcha in. Can you see the little beans in there? Will it focus? But also this cup, like what? So beautiful. It says, "Love brought you here." It's by James Baldwin said that. This cup is by Harlem Candle Co., but they also do fragrances now and a little bit of homeware. Oh, dang, y'all missed the pour. See, I'm not good at this vlogging thing. My bad. Here you go. It's not the same as seeing it poured over, but nice. Mm-hmm. So something that has really been bringing me a lot of joy with the joy planner or the joy spotting that I'm doing in my planner is this. Seeing this literally made my entire February. Like, and I'll flip it so you guys can see up close and we can talk through this full spread. But it was just so rewarding to be able to look back and be like, wow, look at all that joy. And so we're on March right now. It's just such a joy. It's such a joy. And we have a whole bunch of people on Substack doing this challenge together, which makes it even more spectacular. And I don't know, it holds us accountable in different ways. And I love it. I want to show y'all something. This is my art bag. Ain't she cute? And I'll give you a little tour of the art bag, but this also brings me joy because all of my stationery stuff is in here. And joy spotting at the end of the day, or like being able to recap from the joy that I spotted in the world, being able to do that at the end of the day and pull out this beautiful Kendrick Lamar blue bag. It is literally, it's a ritual. It's a ritual. So let me, I actually missed a couple of days because I was so busy and I didn't have my journal with me. It was in the car, or my planner rather. So I'm going to fill in my joy from the weekend because I have taken a mental note. And then I'll walk you through my spread. So I got a little hungry before I sit back down at the table. I'm just gonna have some dumplings. Dumplings, dumplings. Just a little bite. I'm like starving. Something that I like to do for myself is plate my food nicely. It really just makes me want to eat the food more. I'd love to be able to do it. It just makes me happy. It's like act of love for myself. This stuff right here, very good. You just need a little bit though, because it is spicy, spicy. And I'm just get my little dumplings and place them around. Like, it's just makes me happy, guys. And here you go. Little dumplings. Little sauce. So before I walk us through February, I want to just show you what March is looking like. Here's something that was really fun to start March with. Instead of the blank pages that I started with in February, I wanted to give it some character. And so I've been putting stickers, and these stickers right here are so cool because they're not traditional stickers like the teddy bears. These you rub on the paper. They're like transfer stickers, which I can still like write over them if I wanted to. They don't peel up. It's really awesome. Here's another one, and they're so beautiful too. I just love it. Look at this one, this tea guy right here. Like, isn't that so cute? For Saturday, I mentioned that I went out with one of my girlfriends and we went for a long walk, and I actually brought markers with me and a coloring book. And so we went and got matcha at the farmer's market from my favorite coffee place. You can get coffee from them, of course, but also you can get matcha. So we did that, and that was a really just joyous. I got new hyacinths for the front yard. Our tulips are starting to come up. I'll show y'all that too when our landscaper's coming soon. I can't wait to get like it all zhuzhed up out there. But walking with my homegirl and then finding a park bench to color on, man, it was so beautiful and so good. And we laughed, we hugged, we talked, we were just being silly, and also like having some serious conversations. And so that entire experience with Morgan on Saturday was literally the highlight. We met at 10:30, 11 o'clock, and we're out until 3. And then I had a writing workshop that I hosted a couple of weeks ago, and something that I love to be able to do is love boxes for my clients and students. And so 16 people were randomly drawn for a love box that I curate and put together. It is an unsponsored box. It is just the things that I love that I have purchased with my own money, and I give it away. And so I got some love boxes put together yesterday, started getting them out, and like that made it in here. And so I'm sharing this to say it's the micro moments. It's the things that really just bring you a deep gratitude in your heart and happiness. So as we flip over to last month, just so y'all can see my spread there, I like this Karst planner because it invites you to reflect on what you want or be intentional about writing down what you want for this month. So March is nurture relationships, and I answered that there. And then February was strengthen habits. And I like that I'm not using this for work, but using this to actually be more present in my writing practice. So here is February, and I decorated this page after, and I was like, oh, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of the time using this, the rest of the year, is make sure I decorate the pages. So that was fun to do after the fact. And on the 11th, I had made my second YouTube video, and that was fun. I had the flu. Oh my God, guys. I had the flu for forever. I was down bad for 10 days and I didn't start getting better until the third week of February. Your girl was down bad. And so the getting enough rest on Wednesday, the 19th, was it just made a huge difference. I had like the virus started to peak around this time. No, around the 13th. And then I was so fatigued and I was still, having to do what I had to do around the house or whatever with the kids and the family. And of course, my husband, like, he was also sick, but he was he was holding it down. He was holding it down. So, I was able to get some good rest on Wednesday, though, like not have to lift a finger, do anything. And then the next day I was able to leave the house for an hour. And you see, energy to shower and do laundry. Like, I'm sharing these little really basic things with y'all because joy spotting and joy journaling doesn't have to be about these big moments. Like having enough energy to leave the house, having enough energy to shower is so major. A lot of us tend to overthink journaling, tend to overthink our writing practice. And when we overthink, it keeps us from actually showing up on the page. The goal isn't to show up with perfection. The goal isn't to show up with anything grand. The goal is to just show up. And so I hope that those of you doing joy planning or joy spotting with me, that you are being stretched in a way to release perfectionism, release the idea that you have to have these grand moments for them to be good and grateful moments, and just start the practice. For me, this is literally my reminder to be on the page, right? For you, it could be a reminder to lean into gratitude or to just practice your handwriting. It doesn't have to be deep, okay? It doesn't have to be deep. Right, so now that that is out the way, I'd love to show you my favorite stickers that I'll be decorating the pages with and my new favorite pen. How it writes is amazing. It is a 0.5 tip. It's really comfortable in hand. I just love how smooth this is. Like I can write, hey. It's just so nice. Let me see if I can zoom in. Like, it's just great. Now for the good part. So, stickers. Please look at how cute these are. Oh, I cannot wait to decorate my pages with these. I got these from a shop on Etsy, but I need to tell y'all the truth about something. So I was on this website, on the shop on Etsy. Please look at how cute, okay? Like, please. And I'm like, these are so cute. And she was out of stock on one of the sheets that I needed. So I Googled where I could get the sheet. And what came up shocked me. I had just paid this small business hundreds of dollars in stationery, not just for myself, but for my students and my clients, right? And the little gift boxes that I put together. So when I Google where, the type of sticker that I wanted, it popped up and it was on Temu, okay? I'm not a Temu girl, or I wasn't. And I know I probably shouldn't even be saying this because I know people they struggle with places like Temu and Amazon and Shein, rightfully so, right? Rightfully so. I was not a Temu shopper. I saw the stickers that I wanted on Temu, and this woman, right? I mean, it's business, had marked up the stickers so high. So this one sheet from her, she charges like $5 for this one sheet. On Temu, you can get 10 of these for under $5. So do with that what you will. I'm proud to support a small business. I was not expecting to see the stickers that I had purchased that I thought were, you know, these really special stickers sourced by, you know, I don't know. I thought it was handmade, I guess. And I don't know why I thought that. So maybe it's just user error. But all of these stickers you can find for much cheaper if you're on a budget on Temu. If you want to support a small business, like I always do, you can order directly from the shop, but the markup is astronomical. Okay? Take it from me, astronomical. But they're very cute. Very, very, very cute. So let me give you a little tour of my journaling bag or my stationery bag so you can see where everything kind of lives. So this is the bag. It's by a brand called Sula. And it is really super perfect. So I ended up stumbling across this bag because I was looking for a pottery bag for my daughter who is a ceramicist. And so I was like, oh, these are cute. So I found this brand and I got her one. And when hers came, I was like, oh, I could actually use this for myself too. So I bought myself one. So you see there's slots for pens, slots for like keeping your tweezers, little letter opener here. I clamp all my little page holders on here. And then of course, like more little nicks and knacks for the journal pages. I like these tabs. They're really nice. And then there's a spot for scissors, a ruler. Inside, I do keep my planner for the most part, and I also keep some art stuff. So like this is really cool. I have not used it yet. It's by a brand called Art Life Practice. And as you can see, it says the guided sketchbook. And so in each of the sections, there is like creating texture with paper, like all these different art practices that I figured would be good to have. Then we have things like little highlighters that I really enjoy using. These are my favorite. These midliners are so good. They come in so many cute colors. These have to actually go in there. This is by a brand, Diverse Bee. You guys have probably heard about them before, especially if you like stationery. But these are so pretty. I love a good pen. This is really a problem, actually. There we go. Now they're in there. More clamps. I use these for when I'm doing my watercolors. They help hold down the pages so they don't crinkle. Tripod. It's always good to have an extra. These little notes. How cute are these guys? So sweet. I use them for my daughter's lunch. She likes getting little notes. I write her riddles or poems or little just love notes for her. She thinks the pages are cute, so that's in there. And of course, we have a pencil pouch with a lot of pencils and mostly pens. I always lose them, like always. So this helps me keep it organized and hopefully not lose them as much. We have some dots that are cool to use on the Joy Planner pages. More stickers. What else is in here? These come in handy. I would highly suggest getting them if you're joy spotting in a planner that doesn't have tabs. So all you do, which I really enjoy, they're easy to use. You peel them off the little sheet, and they come like this, and they're stickers. So you just stick them on. They just clamp around the page. Really helpful, and they're really cheap and great for the journal. In here, I love this little silicone pouch. I got this from Etsy. I keep my stickers that I'm decorating my iPad or my journals with, and that helps me because I always forget where I put them. And so this bag itself is nice because I can remember, okay, all my stationery stuff is going in here, and then I have to keep it organized in here. So this helps me. It just helps my brain. Like, oh, I know my big stickers are in that little clear silicone pouch. And then here are some more little tabs and sticky notes that come in handy for the pages. I actually am starting a matcha journal. Let me show you. And in here, I'm going to organize the pages as I taste test different matcha. So the stickers and tabs are going to really be helpful. And I have some awesome tape. It's a washi style tape. And on it, it says tea, brand, date, packaging type, and price. And then on the other side, it's stars. You get to rate the tea. And I just thought this would be so good to have. Let me open it. Okay, here's a better view for you. Tea, brand, packaging type, price. So instead of me having to write everything down, it's already on the tape. So that's for this. And I'm thrilled. So I'll keep y'all posted on what that looks like. And then lastly, we have my little stylus for my iPad. It's like heavy, good quality, substantial. And then we have pencils, which just make everything better. I do a lot of coloring, and so when I don't feel like using markers, I'll use the pencils, or I use these for the pages in my journals. Thank you for watching my TED Talk about my art bag. Hope you enjoyed. I'm about to get some work done, and then it's gonna be time for me to get kids from school, and I have to go to UPS and I have to get some orders out from eBay. So something that I do is I have an eBay account, and I have for many years, like since 2007. And I sell my old clothing, my old pre-loved beautiful clothing, or recently I've been cleaning out my perfume collection. And so I have a bunch of perfumes that need to go out to folks. I don't want to just have things, you know, that aren't being used or that don't smell good on me. So I decided to put them on eBay. So I have to do that. And yeah, that's it. I just wanted to check in with y'all and show you the joy spotting and invite you to the challenge, and just encourage you. Just encourage you that it is okay to show up and not have anything big in the center of that showing up. Sometimes the best thing we can do for ourselves is to give ourselves the space to explore in little ways. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later.